Hello and welcome to Superhero Hub. I'm Sam.
I'm Matt.
And tell them.
We're playing a game that I can't remember the name of.
Two truths and a lie.
There it is.
So basically I'm going to tell my man 3 facts. 2 of them are truths, 1 of them's a lie. If he picks the lie, if he discerns what the lie is, he gets a point. Person with the most points wins. Do you want to go first or what? We'll trade off.
I'll go first.
Okay.
That means you asked me.
Yeah, alright. I knew that.
Just go.
Alright. This is a kind of obnoxious one. Bane is 34th on IGN's top 100 comic book villains. Right. Two-Face is number 12 on the same list. And Penguin is 48th.
Tell me again.
Bane is 34th on
Yeah.
IGN's top 100 comic book villains. Two-Face
Two-Face is 12 and Penguin is 40 something. I'm going to say Penguin is the lie.
Correct.
Yes.
He's 51st, not 48th.
Oh really? He's lower.
Yeah.
So Bane's higher than Penguin.
Yeah.
I know Bane has like the break in the bat story, Nightfall, and like on the fallout from that, but aside from that, I'm not seeing it. It's like the one great Bane story there is.
He is turned front page a lot of times as well. He's helped Batman out on occasions.
I think that's more a symptom of A, breaking the bat, and B, the Dark Knight Rises.
You can do...
I would assume. I don't know when the list was made.
You can do... Oh, way before Dark Knight Rises. You can do
really?
more with Bane than you can do with Penguin, correct?
No, not necessarily. No, okay. I mean, maybe. I mean, in the comic books, he is meant to be a lot smarter. Okay, number 1 for you. These are...
Well done, you've got a point.
Thank you. These are Teen Titan stories.
That puts you on 1 point.
Thank you.
Carry on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Titans of Tomorrow, Graduation Day, and Schism.
Graduation Day.
Nope, Schism.
I thought that'd have something to do with terror.
No,
Whatever.
that was Judas Contract.
Yeah, but I'm saying as an offshoot, or it could have just been like a civil... Look, yeah?
Yeah, you've embarrassed yourself. Let's go.
Right. Catwoman swapped bodies with Black Canary. Captain Cold swapped bodies with the Flash, and Dr. Light swapped bodies with the Martian Manhunter. As a result, all of these as a result of facing off against Agamemnon, who was a pretty much before time began sentient supervillain or whatever, who could swap people's bodies mentally.
I don't know, so I'm going to take a random guess and say Catwoman with Black Canary.
That was
Damn it.
true. So was Dr. Light and Martian Manhunter. The lie was Captain Cold swap bodies with the Flash.
Interesting. That's one I would have been.
Yeah, that's why I put it
Confident in
there.
saying.
That's why I put it there,
Okay.
obviously.
Well played.
I ain't dumb.
Okay, these are relatives of Jason Todd. His mother is Sheila, his adopted mother is Catherine, and his father is William.
Why would he have an adoptive mother but not an adopted father?
Because, if I remember rightly, his mother left and his dad remarried.
Oh, what was his dad's name again?
His mother was Sheila, his adopted mother is Catherine, and his father is William.
His mum ain't Sheila.
His mum is Sheila.
Fuck off.
She's the heartbeat that led into his death.
Alright, okay.
His father's name is Willis, not William.
I was going to say that, but then I thought, I don't care. I'll get you on the one
Well,
I
that's
know.
why you lost the point.
Yeah, but you didn't get the last one right.
Yeah, but I got the first one right, so you're losing. I'll spit it out. Oh, we're drawing. No, you're
Thanagar
losing.
Thanagar
Finally, guys.
orbits the star Polaris. Krypton orbits the star Rao, or used to, and Ran orbits the star Nautor.
Good lord. I have no idea. You're going on a deep dive there. B.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You do realise what B was?
No.
B was Krypton orbits the star Rao.
Damn it.
That
Well,
was,
I said it now.
yeah, like that's why I said or used to, because I didn't want you to think it was a trick question and me be like, oh, Krypton don't orbit it anymore, because both of them
I
went
wouldn't
up.
put that past you. What is the answer?
The last one, Ran also orbits the star Polaris. Both Ran and Thanagar are in the same star system. But I
What's
couldn't.
Ran? Who comes from Ran?
We don't need to know about that.
It wasn't that deep of a dive then.
No, I'm pretty sure someone from the Legion comes from there, but I can't remember who it was. Like, not a well-known Legion member.
Because Thanagar's the Silver Age Hawkman, isn't it?
Yeah, well, both of them come from.
Well, no. I mean, Hawkman and Hawkgirl, yeah, but not Golden Age Hawkman.
Yeah.
No.
It's where Nth Metal comes from. The Thanagar
Yeah, but
mines.
that was the Silver Age thing.
Yeah, alright. So that's another 0. Why would you say B?
I don't know. I wasn't listening. As soon as you said, like, planets and stars, I got zoned out. I picked the wrong possible one.
Well, I was on that for 10 minutes trying to find another star that a planet orbits, but I couldn't find one. All I could find is that orbits Polaris, so I thought, fuck it, I'll throw 2 in there and then just give
I just
one
made a
fake
name up.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
there you
did.
go. Okay.
You dumb fuck.
How dare you? Okay. Iron Fist, Black Tom Cassidy, and Mysterio all had cancer. Iron Fist, Mysterio, Black Tom Cassidy all had cancer.
Well, I'm pretty sure we did a video discussing Iron Fist, and I can't remember that popping up. Pretty sure Mysterio did, and Black Tom Cassidy, I don't know that much about him. Yeah, I'll probably say Iron Fist because his hand would heal him.
No, it was Black Tom. It was Iron Fist. He had cancer. The answer was Black Tom Cassidy.
Oh, I would have thought his hand would have just kind of kept that shit at bay. Yeah, I didn't know that much about Black Tom Cassidy to kind of and ah.
I believe he's going to be the villain of Deadpool too, so you might learn a bit more.
Yeah, everyone knows it. Well, he's not going to have fucking cancer in it, is he?
Well, why not?
They already did that bit.
Deadpool does.
Yeah, they already did that bit. Come on.
Yeah.
You hack.
Go on and hit me.
The first version of the Masters of Evil were led by Ultron. The first version of the Lethal Legion was led by the Grim Reaper, and for some reason I haven't written a third fact.
Brilliant. What a way to commit to the game. I'm going to say B.
No, wait. I can't.
I'm saying B.
I can't think of.
What's the point? You're gonna. I know it's not going to be that, isn't it? Unless they're both true, you haven't got a fake one.
Who first led the Justice Society of America?
I don't know.
Oh, wait there.
Superman.
Batman.
Oh, you mean in the old days?
Batman led the first version of the Outsiders.
Well, yes, he did.
Yeah, I had to think of like a true.
So the middle one.
No.
You're joking? It was Ultron.
Yeah.
So who led it first?
Didn't write that either.
For Christ's sake.
What a fuck up.
Indeed.
You know what? Sometimes that happens. It happens.
Yeah, well, you
to
don't
me
pay
sometimes.
attention.
Well, that was a bit just before I started writing the other half of my questions. So out of 50-50, you came up with no point. How many points do I have? At the risk of sounding
None.
stupid. Oh, okay. Well, you got 1 Go on then.
Yeah, so I'm winning. So less of the smug.
I can draw
I'm
it
winning.
up now.
I've got 3 options for all my questions. Doesn't make one up on the spot.
Well, I guarantee the rest of the questions I could chop one off and you still wouldn't beat me.
I still have more points than you.
No,
Right, John Wagner wrote Ronin, A History of Violence, and 2000 AD. Which is where Judge Dredd comes from.
Yeah, I know.
Just making sure.
I'm confused. What are the 3 facts then?
John Wagner wrote... Well, obviously he didn't write one of them, didn't he?
Oh, you only said 2.
Ronin, A History of Violence, 2000 AD. Judge Dredd.
Because you said Ronin, A History of Violence, as if it was just one thing.
No. History of Violence. They made a movie of it.
Yeah.
Viggo Mortensen's in it. Pretty good.
Who wrote it?
Can't tell you that.
Damn it.
It may have been John Wagner.
A History of Violence.
No, the answer is Ronin.
Damn it. I would have either said that or Judge Dredd. Don't know that much. And clearly all my facts are about Batman. Except the first half. Right, so
He's a co-creator of Judge Dredd.
I don't know that much about Judge Dredd, to be honest.
Oh, don't pick a nose on camera, that's gross.
Wally West is so fast he was able to zoom in a nanosecond. The Martian Manhunter is so powerful he can scan all the mines on Earth. Even when poisoned by gas, Batman was able to break blast-proof glass.
Martian Manhunter.
That's actually true.
Is it Wally West?
Yeah, it was a pictosecond.
God damn it.
I'm pretty sure that was a question on another quiz I did. Yeah, apparently, yeah. Superman's scared to fight the Martian Manhunter because apparently he's so powerful. Like, Superman rates him as probably one of the most powerful beings knocking about Earth.
Whatever. That's dopey. Superior Spider-Man outsmarted Reed Richards, killed Alistair Smythe, and blackmailed J. Jonah Jameson.
Killed Alistair Smythe.
No, he did that.
That's
The
what
answer was outsmart Reed Richards.
whatever, man. That's such a waste man thing. I'd figure, yeah, probably.
But he didn't know.
I did.
I know, that's the point. That's why it's there. That's the name of the game. It's 2 truths and 1 lie.
Damn it. I'm desperate for a point to at least draw.
Indeed.
In a Batman DC crossover, Peter Parker parents... Your questions
Batman DC crossover? How can Batman crossover with DC?
I told you all my questions were Batman related. No, the structure of your questions are whack. Because I'm reading out a fact.
It's 2 truths
You're
and 1
just
lie.
like, this guy read out this, and this.
We're doing exactly the same thing. I'm just doing it better than you and winning.
And somehow it still took you hours to do it.
Yeah.
In a Marvel DC crossover...
That's why I have 3 answers for all mine. Because I took the time to do them.
So
Marvel with DC crossover.
No, Batman DC crossover. Yeah. Peter Parker's parents were killed by the Joker. Batman keeps a white lantern ring hidden in the Batcave in case he needs to fight Green Lantern. I was struggling there for a minute. Parasite claims that Wonder Woman hosts more power than the Superman.
Peter Parker's parents killed by the Joker.
That was true.
Oh, God damn it! What hack wrote that?
I was worried because when I was reading the false one, I started laughing. That's why I had to cover it up and pretend I couldn't read.
Is it Wonder Woman?
No, that's true as well.
So it's Batman keeps the ring.
Yeah, it's actually a yellow ring, not a white one.
Oh, of course, yeah. Why would you fight the Green Lantern with a... It's got to be yellow. Fear. What for? I should have thought that one through.
I said white because I was thinking it's so powerful it can't really go wrong. Like there's a chance Green Lantern could overcome a white one, so a yellow one. That's why I said white. And you fell for it. Go on then.
Pybok, Titanus, and Cybok are scrolls.
B.
No, the answer was Cyborg, who is Spock's brother in Star Trek.
I thought that was Michael Burnham.
Don't get me started.
Damn it. I'm fiending for at least a point to draw it up. Aquaman is so confident in his abilities that he punched Death straight in the jaw. Deathstroke once told Batman, "You've trained yourself to fight, I've trained myself to kill." And Batman stated, aside from Alfred, Catwoman knows him better than anyone else.
B.
Like the Deathstroke one?
Yep.
It was C.
Damn it. Who did he say? Was it Dick Grayson?
Yeah, Nightwing.
Should have thought that through. God damn it.
Ain't no rush. Don't think it's going to be more embarrassing if you actually sit there and think about it for 10 minutes and give a wrong answer. It's all the same to me, friend. I best get this one right now or I'm going to look like an idiot.
I think you will. This is an easy one that I threw in here.
Whatever, man.
Baxter Building, 4 Freedoms Plaza, and Hydro Base are Fantastic Four bases. Headquarters, whatever you wish to
C.
call them. Correct.
No, I know 4 Freedoms Plaza. Yes.
Yeah, and Baxter Building, obviously. Alright, we're level. Here we go.
Dick Grayson, or Master Dick, as Alfred calls him, and Jason Todd have defeated Ra's al Ghul in a sword fight. Tim Drake is one of the best strategists in the DC universe. The last thing Jason Todd said before he was killed was, "Bruce, I failed." Facile.
Well, that definitely wasn't the last thing he said. I know that because I was reading it a couple of days ago. The answer's C.
Yeah, it was Bruce, I'm sorry.
It wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't.
It was the last thing he said before he died. Look it up.
It wasn't.
How much you want to bet?
I've read the story 2 days ago.
Read it again.
Well, that's got to be a retcon.
The last thing he says before Jason Todd
The last thing he was doing, he was talking to his mother. They were trying to escape the building, and then it blew up. He was dead when Batman got there. Well, if they've retconned it, there's no way.
Yeah, I mean, it was like Bruce, I'm sorry, and that was it.
No, he wasn't.
Look.
Thank God he didn't write it.
Oh wait, you got a point there.
I did indeed.
Even if the details were a little blurred. Go on then. I need to get another
Harry
one.
Osborn. Harry Osborn debuted in 1965, died in 94, and returned in 2007.
First appearance, eh?
Wrong, he died in 93, not 94.
Damn it. Fuck's sake.
He's dead for quite a long time as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I was listening to when you said died and returned again. I was thinking that sounds okay. And I was thinking first appearance, don't really know. The Blue Beetle Scarab can travel at the speed of light and isn't flash proof. Penguin has a natural connection with all birds. Batman and Catwoman are officially getting married in DC continuity at this time.
I already know that. So it's A or B. I'm going to go with B.
No.
Damn it.
It is...
Penguin has an affinity of all birds.
Yeah, natural connection with all birds, and they come and help him fight. Sometimes.
That's something I wish I didn't know.
Yep.
I mean, I saw a bit of it in Batman Returns recently, but whatever.
That's one of those goofy things you should have just known. Go on then. I need to pull this one now. I need to get this in the last one.
Strife, Heretic, and Destiny are all clones.
I know Strife is. I think Strife is. I think Strife's a clone of Cable. I don't know who the fuck Destiny is. Who was the second one?
Heretic.
I'll go for B, because I think Destiny might have something to do with Emma Frost.
You're wrong. Destiny was the bird that Mystique hooks up with. Heretic was the clone of Damian Wayne, the one that killed him, and then Talia killed him.
Should have known that. How
Should have
come I
known
didn't
that.
out all these fucking Batman and Robin facts I've got here, and not one of that didn't pop up anywhere?
Clicked on the wrong Robin.
Alright, so if you get this one right, it's all over.
Indeed.
It was just an amalgamation. It wasn't pick or choose.
Amalgamation.
Yeah. An amalgamate then, whatever you want to call it. Gold kryptonite is the rarest form of kryptonite. Batman knows a spell that prevents the use of magic for 1 hour. Deathstroke learned a punch that can take away someone's immortality and abilities.
Okay. Well, the Deathstroke thing sounds so stupid that it might be true. I'm gonna go with A.
Why would you go? Of course it is. Of course A is true. Gold kryptonite's the rarest form of kryptonite. Of course it's true. The Deathstroke one was false. It's actually Jason Todd. Hello? Hello?